Welcome to another episode of Unboxing. This time round, we're going to be looking at this MahSing's MGrand Minori. Facility facade. This is the facility plan location. And over here, it is a walking distance towards many things. It's very spacious and we do include the air cons and also this is also included. But right now, if you want to get the best price and get the best unit, do feel free to PM us right below the link or call the number right above here to get more info. Alright, so right now we're at the site of MahSing, and as you can see, just right in front, we do have the Malaysia's MyBus bus stop. Alright, it's the public bus, or you can be using the developer's private shuttle bus service, which will be operating starting from around 5 AM. That's very early, yeah? So right here, this is the site location, and over here, it is a walking distance towards many things, including the banks, and there's also the mamak shop, there's also clinics. Come, let's go further away. And over right there, we also have a Pasar Malam and more shops. And all the way down there is a Pelangi Avenue. And also we can go to our locals' favorite, the Toast. Alright, so for information, this route, it will be linked to the Inner Ring Road. Inner Ring Road is located at the Pelangi Plaza lah. So meaning to say from this area, we go all the way to CIQ. It's roughly about 8 to 9 minutes driving distance. Alright, so you can take the shuttle bus, you can take public bus, it's all fine. Alright, so it's a very convenient location lah. You will notice that this whole area is much of a landed. So meaning to say, if let's say you are getting an apartment here, mostly what you'll get is an unblocked view lah. Okay, why? Because actually most of the landed is actually the freehold. So let us have a look. The first floor will be the shop lots. Alright, there is going to be a commercial hub at the first and second level, and above we are going to reach our car parks from level 3 to level 12. Starting from above the level 12, we will have our facilities. Alright, level 12 facility floor, I would like to say that actually what I can see right here is they are quite considering lah developer because they are using this speed ramp. Speed ramp meaning to say, if let's say we are going from the first floor, we're going 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7 and 7 to 9. So this is what we call speed ramp. Let's see our facilities. There's a wading pool, there's the
Sky Infinity Pool, there's a Sky Gym, there's also a ping pong and a semi, I think it's a half of the basketball court lah. Right, so over here we do have a jacuzzi, and then there's a co-working space, and a kids room, yoga is over here, and we also have the indoor cooking gourmet kitchen over here.
So many. Okay, for information, we do have more than 40 types of the facility and you're only paying below 0% of the maintenance fee. That is a very low. Alright, so for this, all these facilities is going to be used by the Tower A and Tower B. What are the materials they're using? So MahSing, when we think about MahSing, what is it we'll think about is the workmanship. So come have a look. So all these tiles, right, they'll be shown. For example, the common living room and bedroom tiles, they'll be using this one, which is a much more nicer color, because if you ask me, right, now a lot of developers they use is the white color and plain one. Normally when there's stain and all that, it's very easy to get dirty. So I think this color is a very good choice by the developer. So up next we have the kitchen wall tiles and yard wall tiles, and then the bathroom one and the shower one will be mated lah. This is the waterphobic one, which is it won't have the stain. Alright, so I think one thing comes back to is today a lot of developers they don't usually show all these things because some of the developers, right, they cannot guarantee on what is the product you are getting at the end or what is the result. So mostly they will only show you the showroom ID design. But however, I think that MahSing, when you think about MahSing, we think about in terms of their quality. And I can say that in terms of like 30 years back then, all the landed properties in JB is actually built by the MahSing's developer. So you can see today and onwards, they are doing the condos. So they have already far stretched their years of the experience in terms of construction. So yes, MahSing do have the funds in terms of their financial.
Okay, so for all the room types that is actually available, starting from a 1-bedder, 1-bath to a 2-bedder, 1-bath, it is suitable for 1-pax to 2-pax residents, and the monthly estimates is around 1,600 to 1,008. And up next for small investment, there's also a studio unit, or there's also a Dualkey unit. Dualkey unit is roughly about 2,005 monthly estimates, and I will share you the rental later. And there's also a larger size 3-bedder, 2-bath for family or for someone that's looking for a larger size, and that is around roughly 2,009 monthly estimates.
Alright, what is Dualkey? This is Dualkey. Dualkey meaning to say when you are buying this house, you do have a left and right entrance. It is a studio, but it comes with their own and the bathroom attached lah. So Dualkey wise, actually at this location, what is the market rate running is that Dualkey, if let's say we do rent out one studio, is about 2,000 per month in today's market rate. Here's some of the data for 2 days. So this is the current data for today, and if you ask me, actually for today, if you want to get the bank loan or maybe you are getting the installment for this unit, it's actually only about 2,500 monthly installment. However, for one studio, if you rent out, you can get up to 2,000. So you can imagine, 2 studio is up to about 4,000. If let's say you add on a car park, 200, that's about 4,200 per month of the rental. But if let's say we're gonna use for on-stay and invest, so half on-stay, half invest is also fine. And there will be somebody to help you pay the installment, and it won't be so harsh on your financial commitment. So unit-wise, it is a very standard size studio. It does stretch to about 9 feet, alright, 9 to 10 feet. Okay, so this unit-wise is a very spacious, and we do include the air cons for both of the units. Alright, and as for this unit-wise, developer are also showing how they are doing the design. This is actually a bedroom, so another one they're gonna do it is a living room lah. So this is to demonstrate for on-stay purpose usage. Alright, let's head on to the next one. So this area we do include the kitchen's hood and hood, and also this is also included the quad stone. This is the one we saw earlier just now in the video. Alright, so this is what they are giving, and it will be for the handover standard lah. Alright, so kitchen hood and hood is also the included one. Yes, and for this unit wise, I think they're going for something like a karaoke vibe. So it does looks like you're in the karaoke, but if you ask me, this is a very nice living room. And let's say I'm sitting down over here, the distance from me to watching the television, this is one problem, because most of the units in I can say about 80% of most of the living rooms in today's market, the distance when I'm sitting down and watching to my television, right, the length is too close. Sometimes it's bad for the kids, bad for the elderly, but I think this, you can see for yourself, is a far stretch out. So this is also one, this is how we demonstrate that this unit is actually quite big lah. Okay, and last but not least, this is actually about roughly 300 square feet for one studio. So it's about 600 lor, because in today's market, 80% of most of the Dualkey, they are actually about 250 square feet per studio. So this one actually total up comparison is something that MahSing can only give. They do give 50 to 100 square feet more of the space for Dualkey. Alright, so last but not least, this is one of the smallest layout, but it's not very small because, come on, have a look. So this is actually a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, but they do include, it's like a walk-in kitchen, because most of the kitchen nowadays for 1 bedroom and 1 bath is, the kitchen doesn't look like this. It's normally like a normal L shape. But this one, if they are able to do a walk-in, right, proves that this is a very huge, it's a very spacious unit lah. Alright, so for information, this one, for 1 bedroom, it comes with a very nice yard that stretched about 4 feet. So this is a yard. It's a very quite a big yard lah, compared to some out there, because some only stretch out about 2 to 3 feet, but this one is about 4 feet. Alright, so this is a living area. They have a very nice, this is quite a cool sofa. It's quite long. So yeah, this living area, right, is actually stretching about 8 feet. Alright, it's about 8 feet. So if you ask me, right, the distance from where I'm sitting to watching the television, there's also quite a distance. Let's come in and see the last one, which is our bedroom. Alright, so this is the master bedroom. It is far stretched out, and it is more of a squarish one. I do find that most of the about 80% to 90% of the units available in the market, they are doing like a very narrow kind of the bedroom, which when you want to fit like a extra desk is a very difficult. But this is like a more squarish one. So once you can put like a queen to king size, you can still put the table desk here. So this is a very nice bedroom. Alright, so it's actually quite big, so you must come to the showroom to see it for yourself. Alright, so here's the full tour of our MahSing Grand Minori. What about it? How do you feel about it? If let's say you're interested, you want to have a viewing, come and have a look for yourself to experience our showroom, feel free to PM us through the WhatsApp here. Contact us from this number, or you can click in the link below, and our team will come and guide you as soon as possible. See you in our showroom.